and welcome back to Readings from Neptune Tarot. I am the Neptunian and I'm here to provide for you also channeled messages, pulling from my oracle, Kitty's Oracle. These are not going to be on sale. These are an oracle deck that I made specifically just for me. But I don't know, maybe in the future I will design an oracle that I can sell, but ahorita no. Alrighty, so we're going to get into it. It's just going to be for anyone who happens upon this message, what they need to know, what they need to be aware of. Alrighty, so let's get into it. What do we got here? So we got online dating. So maybe some of you are online dating, protected from the evil eye. So yeah, you're protected from all evil eyes. And hang with the soul tribe here, so. And late night drive, so some of you could be going out on a late night drive. And somebody might come out of the closet this week. Good for you. And because they were caught in the act, though, so. Let's see. What is this online dating? Thank you all for all of your likes, your shares, and subscribes. Oh my gosh, I'm not even doing my introductions. I'm just jumping right in. But thank you all so much for all of your likes, your shares, and subscribes. Remember, it's a general reading, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And I'm hearing let it go, so maybe some of you are watching Frozen. All right, so some of you are not learning the lesson here, or someone's not learning the lesson, something about 1972. I hope you're not 72 and doing schmucky things, because ya vas pa la tumba. Or some of you could be 27. Or for some of you, someone keeps bullying and accosting you and your family. Maybe someone you once dated online. Because, yeah, somebody here who could sell real estate or does their business online is trying to see how they can bully you and your family for some reason. And it's not going to go in their aid. If anything, they try to put you in a hard spot, and now they themselves are in a hot spot, and they put themselves up for legality. So I don't know if you were trying to do something correctly, but somebody here definitely got caught trying to do a bribe, an inducement, and it did not work. Somebody was just like, I want no part of this. This does not look good here. And yeah, so good news for you, collective. The person who's been controlling the strings behind your back, if they were accosting your family, this person could be between the ages of 37 and 42. You're too old for that. Does not want to apologize. They just want to avoid going to jail, because this is someone that was being stubborn and wanted to push you or your family out because they think you're a nightmare to deal with, and they don't see you as a sweetheart, even though you're just doing what you're trying to do for your family. This person was trying to rob you of peace and sanity because they're very prideful. They feel just because they have the title of administrator or boss or whatever, CEO, CFO, that they could do whatever they want. It's like, no, there's still laws and stuff. There's still laws and regulations. No. So if you suspected that somebody was doing something on purpose, yes, you're going to find out on the 16th, which is this Friday, and my birthday. Hey, how? 29 again. Okay, anywho. You're going to find out that they, in fact, were trying to disturb you and stress you out on purpose. But it's not in vain. You're protected from all evil eye. Go hang out with your friends, collective, so you can have a good time. Because, like me, since my drama started since February, I haven't left the house. I'm just a recluse here because I don't want to deal with people. And every time I leave the house, bad stuff happens. And that's when, I forgot who told me that's because alguien te está haciendo algo para que no salgas. You still have to go out and keep pushing through. And that way, estás desquitando todo. So, alrighty, because these people thought that because you don't collaborate with others that, you would be easier to pick off, even though it's no, because I don't collaborate with others and because I'm by myself, I go harder. You have the strength of 1,000 men is what I'm hearing, collective. That's my husband. He's in the shower. You go harder. And the thing that's crazy is that these are people between the ages of 37 and 72. And it's aren't you a little too old to be acting like a mean girl? And then at work, it's like, are you still in high school or what? When women do that at work, they're obviously jealous of you. 1, 2, they have significant arrested development. And before you're like, what do you think you are throwing out these names? I have a master's degree in research psychology. Just because I don't counsel people doesn't mean I don't know how to diagnose you. Keep talking, I'm diagnosing you. It's either two ways. Either people want to dump all their problems on me, or they're like, stop talking, I don't want to deal with you anymore. And it's like, I read you regardless. Okay. Anyhow, because somebody was trying to stop your rite of passage, or someone was trying to infringe on your rights by making sure you would run out of time of something. But because the laws and plans were in place, you're going to get this victory. So don't stress over nothing, collective. I was about to say fire sign. You could be a fire sign, because all you're going to do is get yourself sick, stressing and stressing and stressing. Now, you've persevered, and because you persevered, you are going to push through, and you are going to win here. So don't worry about that, collective. Just go out and hang with your friends this week. Something about the bad guy. So I don't know if they were trying to paint you out as the bad guy, but now they're being pointed out as the bad guy. Yeah, because somebody was trying to snake you and you caught them right then and there. You chopped off the copperhead's head. No, it's Cottonmouth, right? The one where she's like, Oranishi. I gotta watch that movie. It's a good movie. So maybe Kill Bill's resonating for some of you, or you're listening to that song by SZA. So it's because you're ascending. And like, when people understand this, when people go hard at you like that, it's because they see your potential before you do. And that's why they're like, I need to smash this person right back down before they get too big for their britches, kind of a deal. That's kind of disturbing. Yeah, because they don't like that you're very independent. What was I saying? Just because you weren't collaborating with people, or you didn't have, quote unquote, a crew, these people thought they were going to be able to push you out and, leave you for dead. No. So these people could be out drinking and discussing you on how they could take you out. And nah, they can't. If you have pets, maybe bring them inside, because these people might want to try to like steal your pet and hurt them so that they can hurt you, because maybe they learned what a familiar is. Barely. Okay. Anywho, but they don't understand that you are just anointed, and it's not something like many are called, but few are chosen, kind of a deal. And you were just born with talent. Talent, you either have it or you don't, or you have to work at it. And this is someone from your past at a firm that does not want to let you go, or does not want to let you succeed, or is trying to paint you in a negative light, when in reality, you're someone that has all the facts. You dot your I's, cross your T's, you're on your P's and your Q's. And these people, these older people, don't like it, because maybe you're younger than them and they're like, how dare she or he? They need to show some respect. When in reality, you're the ones that should show some respect and follow the law, because they don't want to change those. For some of you, you could be dealing with an addict that doesn't want to change, that refuses to cool down. And that's the key. So someone keeps on trying to frustrate you so that you get angry, so that you get tricked out your spot. Let it go. Just let it go, because they're the ones that are going to be unseated and fired for doing that to you. So for some of you, someone is mad at you because you are off limits. And it's like, well, why are you off limits? Because this person refuses to run away from their shady behavior. So for some of you, you left this person behind because you found out they were online dating, or they were liking pictures they weren't supposed to be liking, and you were like, mano. So this person really wants to come back towards you. For others of you, you could be getting a dream where your lost loved one comes and visits you, and you're going to be surrounded by flowers. I don't know why I'm hearing "In My Field of Paper Flower." I'm hearing "Imaginary" by Evanescence. So yeah, so some of you, you're going to have this dream where your loved one visits you and they see you, and it's going to trigger a memory where you're going to find a photograph, because for some reason this love story was cut short. And yeah, this person could have passed away. So for some of you, this person passed away because they were murdered, and you're just going to have to start investigating everything in the court dockets. Like, something in this person's apartment wasn't collected as evidence. It was seen as trash, and that's why it was discarded. So maybe ask for the crime scene photos and really look through what's going on here. I don't know. This person was a singer, but they're an angel now. And maybe this was someone you were going to marry. Oh my gosh, this is sad. And it just didn't work out that way. Because somebody that wasn't invited came. This is reminding me of that story where like the girl had like a horrible, abusive ex-boyfriend and she moved on. And I don't know why nobody stopped this man when he showed up to the house where the bride and the bridesmaids were going. I think her name was Gloria. I don't know. Estaba bonita la mujer. And he opened fire on her in front of like all her family where the bridesmaids were. And you see the video where she's just like, where she's bracing herself for the impact, and she died right then and there on her wedding day. That is so sad. So maybe something like this happened and, you know, somebody was coerced to be quiet. So this could have been someone that knows this person that's involved in the investigation, and they intimidated the jury and the witnesses. But you need to take a chance and maybe go back to that place and really look around what went down, because there's something that you didn't see there that is a hardcore message. Or in this dream, your loved one's going to tell you, and there's something about the flowers, the daisies. They're going to ask you to look. Maybe they hid something in a flower pot. I don't know why the flowers are very significant here, but and also go through their call records and their messages, because maybe this uninvited guest was already threatening them. Yeah, because somebody showed up when they weren't supposed to be there, and that's how this person ended up dead. I don't know why I'm picking up on this. But you already had a feeling of this. Like, this was nothing new. You have already suspected it. Follow that hunch, collective, because you're going to bring justice to your loved one. And for some of you, you're going to find out that they were having an affair, and that's what got them murdered. For others of you, you broke up with this person, then this happened, and you're just trying to wonder, like, how did this happen? If it was just me and them, it's because there was a third party and they weren't having it. And somebody in the law was being bribed to not look into this case further. And when that happens, it's because somebody that is really up there is involved. Look at Paco Stanley. I firmly believe that the lawyers and the investigators who did this case were in fact involved and knew exactly who did it. And no van a decir. Because I think it's a little too convenient to blame the cartel and Mario. And Paola Durante, ella looks really dumb, honestly. Like, but okay, let's continue. It's too easy to blame them. And if you look up Mario Becerra's son, he looks exactly like Mario. So that really was just a joke. A bad one, too. So for some of you, this person's on the fence about doing black magic and worshiping the devil to get you back. But it's going to backfire. Like, because like I said, the devil doesn't take away what you want to give him. Él te quita lo que él quiere. That's why he's a deceiver, and everybody falls for it all the time. Well, not me, because heck that. So there's a love triangle going on here. What was I saying about that love triangle that went off Fatal Attraction, literally? I get readings on you. So for some of you, this is the reading you're watching. And there we go, the text messages. Because they were not following each other on social media. Of course not, because then that's how you leave a trail. They were doing everything through text. So why don't you look up this app called Signal? There's where people message each other and the messages erase after whatever time you put, because I don't want to get copyrighted. And ahí te sale todo. Yeah, someone's trying to hack you and a bully's looking you up, and this person could have just recently quit smoking or it's something about a chain smoker. But yeah, this was someone that does not like EDM and they're a drinker. So browser history, look up their browser history. If people were plotting against you, it has failed. Yeah, for some of you, it's someone that plays poker. And they're all riled up because it's spooky season and they don't want it to be. These are people that want you to get in, that think that wish they could step up to you, but they can't. But for others of you, someone is using a burner account, or this person had a burner account, and you're going to find out, and it's going to upset you how much this person was just having. This person had a double life, honestly. And yeah, so if you don't have your socials private, make them private, because you do have people looking you up going the wrong way. You have a scammer that's trying to scam a tarot reader. Good luck. Ahem. Because they're tired of you being glamorous and that you don't do anything that compromises your integrity. And it's like, why wouldn't I? Some of you, you're going to find out that you're not the father. It's actually a bartender that's the father of a child. I don't know for who that resonates for. Someone that gives 90s vibes and Furby. They love the Furby. For some of you, you really need to make your socials private. Do not at your coworkers, because they're definitely looking up your socials to go into the crew, to go back to the lounge and talk about you, even though it's like, ustedes no tienen video, okay? Hold up. I'm live. And this is someone that lies about your socials. I got that. I was talking to a good friend of mine. He was like, so-and-so's in trouble. I pulled and I was like, yeah, because she's lying about somebody's socials when she's supposed to be doing her job. And that's a manager. Dude, once you're a manager, you should not be doing none of that. All right, others of you, you could be having a hard time family planning, because some of you might want a kid, some of you don't. For others of you, you definitely have your bosses watching. Hey, what's up? You want to book a reading? Le doy descuento just because it's you guys y si me caen bien. I'll vote for you. It's election year this year. If you want my votes, book a reading. Book a reading. I'm in District 1. Who's my candidate for District 1? For the board? Because if I'm not mistaken, LISD has their elections this year. I should do a reading on quién van a ganar. Confirmation. But for others of you, if you're looking into a cold case, you need to go back and look at everything through fresh eyes, because there is a third party that you were not accounted for. Maybe the police officers didn't tell you. The investigators didn't tell you, because this person wasn't like a hardcore suspect, but they was kind of like a, I don't know. Because, no me van a decir que no. I think police officers are like psychic to an extent, because they have to rely on their intuition. And if they have not read The Gift of Fear by Gavin DeBecker, I believe, they should read it, because it talks about how like listening to your intuition saves you. And it's from like a police officer's perspective too. I love reading those kinds of books. I am always reading true crime, but I do not want to be a police officer, because in order for you to be a detective, you need to be a police officer. Because it doesn't matter how much education you start, you're still a rookie and you got to start. Pero I would love to be like a private investigator, because like people don't want to talk to cops and you get more leeway. Whereas police officers, yes, you get your discretion, but because of all the political climate you are under the freaking magnifying glass. I don't think PIs need to get warrants. You just follow people around, but you can't be trespassing on, like, you can get in trouble with like a smacks if you're trespassing, things like that. But I could probably be a damn good private investigator. Okay, what else we got? All right, so for some of you, it's the Queen of Swords, and look how she's got papers that is trying to document stuff on you so that they can stop you from going to the victory, and they're spying on you. Page of Swords, and look, Lucifer. So this is definitely like a Luciferian. Miss Ma'am! That explains a lot, actually. Because I was looking at this woman's photo, because they're always posting the photos, and I was like, that aura is terrible. Like, I guess she does glamour spells or whatever. But these people are getting heartbroken because whatever trickery they do, it's not valid. It's not working, and they need to go find something else to do. Because these 3 to 4 people, it's one man, a weird dude, and 3 dummies. So it's about 5 people that are trying to investigate you. This could be a Virgo, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, strong Virgo, Libra, Cusper, that wants you to be poor. They don't want you to be happy. 999. So you're definitely closing out a cycle here. You're about to. So the 9 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups in the reverse. This is someone that is losing money on trying to do magic on you, collective, or trying to stop you. So whoever it is they're paying to try to stop you, I hope they're able to pay them back, o si no van a estar como el otro, whose case I'm obsessed with. Mande! They're pointing at her and she's just like, she ain't even flinching, bro. She's just like, and she's kind of hardcore. She wanted the heart of Snow White. I'm like, damn, girl, I thought I was vicious. She was probably going to do some weird ritual with it. Or she's a psycho y quería el trophy. So there's the criminal aspect of it. Or you can also interpret it as like la casita's super protected against all evil. So this one, somebody's trying to astral project to you, collective, Leo, Aries, to see where you live, or they're trying to get a high priestess to astral project to see where you live. Like this man wants to know where you live so he can go hacerte escándalos. And it's like, in Texas, you're bold. You want to do that on states that have the castle law? Like, I was watching Friday yesterday. I finally sat down and watched the whole trilogy of Friday. And I think Ice Cube needs to make a movie on Pinky. I need to know more about Pinky. And so maybe someone's listening to that song, Mary Jane. I used to sing that song and then I realized what it was about. I was like, damn, okay. My tío, que en paz descanse, would love singing that song. Hacerte escándalos. They want to do that to you. And it's like, bro, who are you, bro? So this is someone that's upset that they can't pierce the veil. Maybe you're listening to that while you sleep because they want to get into your brains. I'm seeing Charles Xavier's sister, how she's putting los dedos en tu cabeza and stuff like that. This is someone that I guess saw Deadpool and thinks they could do that. And it's like, ay, wait, no, mamita, no. There's levels. Like, in order for you to be able to tap into someone that's extremely high vibing energy, they have to be rotten from the inside and low vibing like you, cross-watcher. And así no. Now, if you and them were on the same wavelength frequency and you were to do that, yes, you will get them, but they'll also be able to get you. And it's this older woman. I keep saying that this is someone that ya va a ser abuela y todavía anda ahí haciendo lo que no. Haters pa' la tumba, nosotros pa' la rumba. And this is someone that is kind of, or this emperor, it's a king of wands if it's a male, and it's a air sign if it's a female. Or someone that's just being really meticulous on how they could take your coins from you. These people don't want you to get a career. They want you to be poor because how dare you mess with their true love. Really? It's over him, lame ass dude. But they're upset that no matter what, because they expected you to have a tower on the 16th or on your birthday for some of you. And this Queen of Coins, this could be a mother figure, a Taurus. And it's not happening because they're upset that you just refuse to listen to them. Because maybe you finally realize your mother's a narcissist that's always cheating and is never, ever, ever going to change. And that's why they talk to you like shit, because you're not going to accept their glamour spells, their magic, or anything. And for example, I have a friend that she tells me how much her mom gaslights her on the daily and how she's such a horrible, reckless driver. And I've noticed that with narcissists, like there's a theory about narcissists and cars where when they're driving, they really don't care, and they use that as a mean of controlling you. And when you tell them you're driving crazy, you're just being paranoid. You're so paranoid. That's gaslighting, because it's like, yo, if your passenger is telling you your driving is scaring me because you can die in a car, which is the reality of things. The fact that they're willing to endanger you by driving recklessly, and they know what they're doing. They absolutely 100% are fully aware of what they're doing. They do that because they need to have some kind of a drama happening for them to be functioning, which is why they're going to drive recklessly, because they know you're going to panic like anybody else, and they know you're going to react, and they're going to be like, you're paranoid. So for some of you, you have a mom that does not know how to live without drama. If there isn't somebody having disarray, if there isn't chisme, they're going to cause the chisme because they don't know how to live in a peaceful way. So for some of you, if this is somebody that's your mom and your dad, they're going to divorce because they've been cheating on your dad or your mom for 16 years with an Aries. And yeah, time is up. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. So by the next full moon, this dude or this chick is exposed and they're going to want to blame you for it when it's like, why are you going to blame me for knowing? Like, why don't you blame you? You're the one that's doing the act. Your fault. And then if you're in your 50s, shouldn't you take accountability of your own life by then? Don't be getting mad at me because you're watching my channel y te estoy regando la sopa. Be mad at you for doing the things you do. It's your life. This is your life. So this person, for some of you, it's been your own mom trying to block your finances because they're mad that you're in a happy marriage. Y que todo está yendo bien. And they're just like, hell no, I have to let that go. For others of you, it is a married woman that's going to get divorced because she's cheating on her husband for messing around with you. Girl, and I said this again, you better pay attention to your house than me. And there could be using scrying mirrors and it's not working. Yo por eso no tengo espejos. But judgment has been called and this person's gonna be defeated like you have no idea. They're about to have a lot of conflict, 555, when it comes to their money and their love life. Because these people wanted you to have nothing, or this one person, and now they're about to be upside down like this Tomatoa crab, and they're just gonna be like, help me, and no one's gonna want to help them. Because God forbid you move to a peaceful life and quietly work and go about your day. It's like I said, this is someone that could have like a split personality. They come off really nice and friendly, but they're the most evilest person. What was I just saying about the glamour magic? I was reading people's pictures, and this one lady that I usually talk very nicely about, she has a similarity to Oprah. Like, she tries to talk like Oprah, and it's like, ma'am, you do know that this generation does not like Oprah Winfrey at all because we see her for who and what she is. She is buying, I don't know how many acres of land in Hawaii and then wants the rest of us to donate when it's like, Miss Ma'am, tú tienes más dinero than half the planet. Why can't you just return the land back to the indigenous people of Hawaii? You and The Rock. That is the most Marie Antoinette thing in my life. She basically said, let them eat cake in another way. Which Marie Antoinette never said. But that Sofia Coppola movie, which is good, the best soundtrack I've ever heard in a movie, just had to add fanfare to that. And the reason why Marie and King Louis were taken to the guillotine, according to Mr. Arambula, was because of the frickin' potato, pomme de terre. Because it grew from the dirt. The devil touched it. We can't eat it. I thought I was crazy. It's called apple of the earth, pomme de terre, potato. Una pomme is an apple. But this is someone with a lot of knowledge in black magic, or this is someone that thinks they have a lot of knowledge, and it's like, no, cuando tú eres una persona buena that's not out to get people, te va a ir bien. When you're bad and trying to silence people for speaking over injustices, you are siding with the abuser. Like Oprah. Oprah defended Harvey Weinstein hasta morir, but she turned her back on Michael. I'm with Cat Williams on that. You turned your back on Michael. And she's friends with this guy named John of God. And then all the scandals her school's gone through about, one of them was unfortunately, the headmistress was touching the girls. Another one, and the fact that they don't let the parents go visit on the campus. Like, celebrities should not be allowed to be making schools for anybody. All of you. All right. But this is someone that is giving hag energy. Like I said, I would always speak highly of her. But then once I noticed she kind of tries to speak like Oprah, that's when I was like, nah, hombre, if you're like Oprah, I don't want to deal with you. Speaking of the Shadow Man. I'm messing with the Shadow Man. When my mom went to New Orleans and with my dad, I'm like, y'all better not be talking to no Shadow Man. Okay? Cover your heads. Wrap your crowns. My dad, I always wear my hat. I'm like, all right, now tell mom. So, No, my mom's not a narcissist. I just joke about the Shady Pines thing. And she's like, puro pex. You're the one that's going to be like Sofia Petrello que te van a meter a ti in Shady Pines. And I'm like, yeah, maybe the paper boy is right. Maybe I am just a mean old lady. All right, moving on. I love the Golden Girls. But these people are going to every brujo and bruja. Let me just tell you this now. If you get a tarot reading and then you go to different brujos and brujas, te están quitando la suerte. You're only supposed to get a tarot reading once a month porque luego te salas y te quitas la suerte tú y luego yo me quito la suerte. Por eso yo tengo bulk store, parece Sam's aquí, de la loción de los 7 machos. Because después de una clienta, me baño con eso y así nada me quito todas las energías. But these are people that wanted you to die. A Libra. Because they didn't like that the youth liked you because they saw you as very kind and nurturing. So I don't know if you work with children or you have kids with this person, but they were just like, hell nah, you gotta go. Hell no, we won't go. And this is the Villains deck by Disney. Mira, está todo. So you have nothing to worry about. This person might get pulled over for a DWI, a masculine, and it's going to get them in trouble with their family. I always keep getting that there's a man that blames me for all their family problems, even though it's like, yo, I don't even know you. Yeah, but this person that's been going hard on you doesn't see what's right behind her coming right back at her. She's too busy being like, I'm the queen and I win. Really, though. And again, 999. So I don't know if September is very significant. It's very Virgo Libra energy. I'm always going to say it's a Virgo Libra cusper who's born September 18th. I remember birthdays for better or for worse. Like I could speak with you one time. As long as you tell me your birthday, I'm going to remember that for life. Like that waitress from 1995 that told me her birthday's August 15th. I would go to Denny's when they would do the birthday club thing for my birthday. My mommy would take me every week. But everyone always like, you always say your mom's a narc. A veces. Baby histrionic. And I am a neurotic, reactive person. And that's the thing. Everyone wants to say that a neurotic person's bad. No, they're not. It's the antisocial people you gotta watch out for. And the sociopaths. Alrighty, so 4 of Cups to the 2 of Cups. So someone wants you to miss an opportunity in a partnership, or someone wants to take you out for some drinks here. Don't be drinking and driving. Get an Uber. This kind of looks like he's on a pedicab. And no, you're drinking and driving. I'm gonna just side eye you so bad, bombastic side eye. Okay, for others of you, be mindful if you're celebrating something or you're going out to parties, being mindful of what you post online and who you invite over, because these people are trying to get you, quote unquote, exposed so that you can be tricked out your spot. And they're mad that it's not working because they're trying to outcast you from a community or a society, even though it's like, girl, boys, you're in Laredo. Y a mí me vale. Like, I don't care who you are. You can be Elon Musk, Maduro, Vladimir Putin, Joe Biden, Donald Trump. Nadie me va a decir lo que sí y lo que no. Si es verde, es verde. No me vas a venir a decirme que es blanco. Porque ¿a quién te conviene la mentira? ¿A ti o a mí? Es verde y punto final. Alrighty, so this Empress is, for some of you, someone's trying to get pieces of your hair so they can stab your voodoo doll. If you have not been crowned in voodoo or hoodoo or Haitian, te va a ir mal. The shadow man va a ir por ti. Not even a shadow man, va a ser un barrón. I respect voodoo and hoodoo, and I'm not crowned in it, but because that's not my culture. Therefore, I don't do that. But you all are breaking my laws. Está bueno. Your choice. Others of you, there's a Sagittarius and a Taurus that are trying to take out a Queen of Cups by magic. And this Queen of Cups is trying to take it out on you. I'm going to have a family meeting because esto ya fue mucho. I already know exactly who these 2 people are. On my birthday week, guys, really? All right. For others of you, it's a karmic couple that is trying to work on your family because they want you to go step out on your masculine with a Knight of Swords or a Knight of Cups. And you're just like, no. Yo, I keep just seeing puro magic that's backfiring on these bozos and bozettes. So, all right, let's do karma, chameleon cards. This was a weird reading. But the energy is weird because the astrological transits are terrible right now. So volunteer to read or play games with the elderly people at a nursing home. So I might just go to a Shady Pines and be like, ¿Qué onda? Let's hang out. If you're going to take your kids out trick-or-treating, the Retama on McPherson, I believe, you might want to call and ask because this was before COVID. Los ancianitos, they like to give candies to the kids and, you know, they love to see the kids pass by in their costumes. So maybe, you know, go play bingo with them. Saca la vecina que juegue bingo contigo en la iglesia. A ver. So yeah, volunteer to read to the elderly. I just might. Tell a manager about an employee that gave you great customer service. So do a survey and be like, fulanito tal se aventó. Hazlo, crew leader. All right. Send a thank you card to your local police department, thanking them for protecting you and your family. Shout out to Margie Goya if you're watching. Thank you for being awesome. And Tiara if you're watching. Thank you. Write a thank you note to someone who will not expect it. So maybe I'll write it to the lady. No, never mind. Thank you for... No. Nah. I'm so petty. I need to stop. Because that's my thing. Once I know que me ves con la cara de tonta y me quieres manipular o tratarme como juguete o como una cualquiera, that's when my fangs come out and I'm just gonna, like, if I was a dragon... But all right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to edit this video, but this was a really weird energy. I would just stay in, wake, pray, and slay. I would just con los salmos y todo va a estar bien. Bye-bye.